What's up guys, it's Subsy here and this is the Pixel 4a. Now I've only had this for a few hours and my plan with this originally was to use it for a few days and then give my first impressions, but I had to make this video now because I got the OnePlus Nord a few weeks ago and I remember how I felt when I got this, when I took out the box. I felt excited and I felt interested because it's a new phone and it's got some OnePlus exclusive stuff like the alert slider and other stuff, but I didn't feel that with the Pixel 4a. What I felt with the Pixel 4a was, feeling it again, as soon as I picked it up out the box and started setting it up, I felt happy, and this is something that I didn't expect to feel from the Pixel 4a. I sort of expected it to be familiar coming from the Pixel 2 XL, but there's something about this phone that just puts a smile on your face, and it's completely subjective. Not everyone will have this feeling, but it made me realise that I've never actually had a small Android phone. So my first Android phone was the HTC One X, and that had a 4.7 inch screen maybe. I'm not entirely sure about that. So for the past few hours I've been trying to think why I feel happy using this phone, and I can't pinpoint one thing. It could just be the haptic motor when typing, it could be the soft touch back, which reminds me of my first Android phone as well, it could be the coloured power button, it could be any number of things, but it feels different. Or it could just be when I got a notification, it sounded good. Like the actual notification sound that came up, it was enjoyable. It wasn't, I just don't like the OnePlus notification sounds. And I don't know, there's something about this phone which, at least right now, it's making me feel happy, and there's nothing so far that I've seen that I don't like, especially for a phone that costs less than £350. But a couple of things that I noticed straight away is that the buttons are really clicky. Now I knew they were going to be clicky because everyone's saying they're clicky, but I didn't realise how clicky they are. Like coming from the Pixel 2, which wasn't known for great buttons. I mean, they look great, but they were very mushy, and if you just hear the difference compared to there's so much different, but that's a good thing, and I'm not sure if it's because they're cheap, because I don't feel cheap, but they just feel really clicky. One thing that wasn't too great was the feel of the fingerprint sensor, because not that it's in a bad position, because I love having it at the back rather than under the screen, but it's just you come from a soft touch plastic onto the fingerprint reader and there's not much distinction, so it's nearly completely flush with the display, which, I mean, if you have a case on it then it's completely fine because you can sort of feel that, but on here, I mean, I never missed a fingerprint touch per se. Everything with this phone so far, just using Snapchat, using the camera, everything feels both familiar and good in I don't actually understand in what way, but it feels good. And just me approaching this as my first small Android phone, I'm finding it kind of weird, because I'm normally used to holding a phone with two hands, so like when you type like that, I can't do that with this. This is literally a one-handed phone. If you try to use it with two hands, and guys, I've got small hands, so like this fits perfectly. This does, but my fingers just don't wrap around the screen like they do on here. You can't use it two-handed because it just feels cramped, and I'm just using this one-handed, which is good, because it's a phone, it's meant to be one-handed, kinda. So one of the biggest differences with me going from the Pixel 2 to the OnePlus Nord to the Pixel 4a is that when I went to the OnePlus Nord, I never actually put my SIM card into it because I never got the urge that I wanted it to be my phone. But with the Pixel 4a, it's been a few hours and my SIM card is in it already because I'm ready to switch over to this to see if I miss anything, because it doesn't seem like I would. Apart from the width of the phone, so some videos are smaller and I do enjoy watching YouTube on my phone. Maybe that's the only issue I'd have with this, but everything so far seems really good. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the Pixel 4a before, in case my smile drops. But I don't think it will, at least not whilst I'm using this phone without a case. But if you guys want to see anything specific about this phone or the OnePlus Nord whilst I still have it, because I'm actually returning this in about a week's time, let me know in the comments below. But as always, it's been Subsy here, and I'll see you guys next time.